These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mountain Goat article quote, Al Sadr's minister attacks his opponents again. They want to form a government in order to complete the sale of what is left of Iraq, unquote. Mountain Goat says, I think this article just about says it all and what the corrupt in Iraq want to do and will do if they get back in power. It is clear now that the fate of Iraq, but only if Sadr is not successful. We can see that as time goes by, Sadr is pushing more and more for the exposure of the files of the corrupt. He is relentless in pursuit of justice. It is only a matter of time since time is on Sadr's side. The pressure builds, and of course we are discouraged by this process. It is taking so long, but the process is finally here, so be patient. Mark Z via PDK, I'm getting a lot of mixed signals from Iraq when asking about when do they expect the new rate. I'm hearing everything from this Saturday to next Wednesday to the following Saturday. I think it's positive it's being put in such a short time squeeze. We don't know when it's going to happen, but this is a good window to look for it. Friday through the 29th should be hot times. Militiaman article quote, legal expert, recent events opened the door to international intervention in Iraqi affairs, unquote. Militiaman says whether we like the UN or not, they bring arrows in their quiver to the table, taking into consideration that there has been unprecedented threats against not just the judiciary, but the finance minister and political side. There is data out lately to support that if they don't have things sorted out according in short order, they can impose Chapter 7 tutelage. That, my friend, would not be in our favor, in my opinion. Frank 26 article quote, in Baghdad, a national trade forum that includes an exhibition, Made in Iraq, and international visits to Iraqi projects, unquote. Frank 26 is saying, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? International. Caparoni says advisor to the Prime Minister Saleh stated today due to the conditions in Iraq, they will need double the time they determined to implement the white paper. Originally, it was expected 3 years, so now they're talking at least 6 years. My guess is 10. So any talk of financial reform is nonsense at this time because financial reform cannot occur until after economic reform. Mark Z via PDK, not a lot of news overnight. Still hearing positive things out of Iraq with a possibility of something tomorrow, but most likely it will be sometime next week. So watch from tomorrow till next Saturday for big happenings. We hope they meet their goals. Walking Stick via Frank 26, Iraqi bank gentleman in U.S. banks update. In my opinion, they dealt with connections internationally because this bank is in American territory. Therefore, they must follow American banking laws. In my opinion, they went to deal with the ATMs. In my opinion, they dealt with the key cards and the MasterCards and Visas. The insurance, the new small category notes inventory-wise. Coins, not so much physically yet. In my opinion, they dealt with opening day with the workers and the staff in their scheduling, with translators to help them with Iraqi citizens with loans. In my opinion, these guys are very busy right now. The thing I love about this is like when you're in a marathon race, and I'm not talking about the last mile, I'm talking about the last 100 yards when that ticker tape is visible. You can see it, it's there, you're about to get it. I believe these two gentlemen are equivalent of the two marathon racers that see finishing line and are sprinting at it because the two are very busy right now with the CBI. Pimpy says any effect on the currency exchange rate is universal. There is no in-country / out-of-country. Bruce via Wiser Now, we were given a time frame Tuesday night that looked like we were good to go from Thursday through Monday. What we have heard is that 5-day or 6-day window has been reduced to a 3-day window. Friday and Saturday are in play, very much in play. Remember, it's not an absolute. This thing is the biggest moving target I've ever seen. There's a lot going on behind the scenes right now, more than I can say, and I just think it's all designed for us to get this thing done. So let's see what develops. Samson article quote, Al-Kazimi's advisor, the emergency support law has entered into force. Mark Z via PDK, hearing pretty positive stuff from Iraq. The information I was getting out there, it will be less than a week. It appears they are finally giving us a closer idea on timing. We pray it is accurate. Nobody is supposed to know until it goes, so it concerns me. I was given that specific range. But if true, that is exciting. Militiaman article quote, lastly, the unified card reaches Iraqi abroad, unquote. Militiaman says they are issuing cards outside the country. Would that be because they have taken care of everyone, or at least real close at home? Satellite banks around the world would need to be up to date on any new mechanisms coming out, in my opinion. Add in the past and education, and even more today looks promising. Even if the political side looks to be in an emergency situation, which, if does get to the emergency powers state, then the RI may begin in full force.